Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. I don't know if you guys could tell, I'm dying right now. My sinuses are killing me. My eyes are watering. I just had a sneezing attack, but I'm fine. Joker J, how are you, my friend? Welcome. So, Comic Con was awesome yesterday. It was packed. I'm staring at a spider right now. That's what I'm looking up. I'm like, what are you doing there? A lot of fun. Really, really packed. The last year was my first year, and we went again Thursday and Saturday. And Thursday last year was dead. There was nobody there. It felt like we had the entire place to ourselves. We got there, I think it was like 11, and there was like not many people there at all. And then as the day went on, it was really, really it was really, what do you call it? It was really started getting busy. Started getting a little bit busy. But Saturday was insane. But let's get right into it, guys. We are talking about the lady that I told you was coming. Like I said, there is no reason for Hot Toys to not make these things. These aliens are coming, all of them. Kit Fisto is one of them. At this point, like I said, there's nothing that Hot Toys can't do. The only thing is, when is this happening? When are these figures going to come? We wanted Mace Windu for how many years? There he is already. So it's not if they're coming, it's when they're coming. And I say that all the time. You guys know that. MB Dyson, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday, my friend. Yeah, it doesn't even feel like Friday, to be honest, at all. So look at her, guys. Let's check her out. Beautiful. Look how the leather looks. I don't know if this is going to be like, molded plastic. I think that's what it's going to be. To be able to remove it for the what do you call it? For the rolling eye system. So it may be detachable from here, meaning removing like her hair, the helmet or whatever. So, but she looks great. Look at the eyes, look at her face. She looks exactly like the actress. Gaki, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Look at you. You made it. How are guys? See this guy right here on the screen? This guy right here has learned a lesson taught by life. Okay. Life has just taught him a lesson. This guy, very, very selfish. Very, very, very selfish. Okay. He's had this figure rubbing it in my face. He had multiples, by the way. He had multiples. He had like 2 or 3. Hey, can I get the figure? I didn't get it. I'll trade you. Nah, peasant. I don't want to trade with you, peasant. This was for weeks. No, peasant. I don't want your stupid peasant figures. I have everything because I'm a real collector, unlike you. This is what he's telling me. Okay. Yesterday, I get a message. Please, my friend. Hi, where are you? Are you at Comic-Con? I need your help, my friend. Guys, life goes round and round. The world goes round and round. You never know what could happen in the future. You never know who you may need from in the future. So you can't go around life being a selfish person. You never know. One day you may be on top, the next you may be at the bottom. So you never know who you may need help from eventually. That's why you always have to be nice to people. That's why I'm always nice to people. So what happened? He needed something from Comic-Con. Guess who got it for him? No questions asked. He didn't even send me the money up front. Okay. But he could not hook me up with a figure that he had multiple. It wasn't like he had one. He had multiples of it. And he said no multiple times. So there's a little lesson for you guys. So he said, stop, it's too early. But it's true. It's very true. This is what happens. Don't be a selfish person because you never know who you may need from in the future. You never know what you may need in the future. So be nice. Always be nice. That's my lesson. That's my lesson for you guys for today. Always be nice because you never know who you'll need help from. That's simple. Let's see. The eyes don't protrude like some with their origin. Yes, that's true. That's very true. She looks really good. Very, very good. Absolutely. Remember that Ahsoka with the bulging eyes? Carlito, my friend, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Action in the box. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Joker J says, action in the box. Says, haha, I never says, yeah, he's so nice to me. He only says no. He's very nice. He's very nice to me. Always very nice. He just says no to me every time. That's it. Very simple. He's very nice. He just never helps me, never does favors for me, never hooks me up, never says yes, always no. But he's very good to me. That is true. He's very good to me. He just always says no, but he's very good to me.
I don't think so.
Unbelievable. Only you don't even believe that. You don't even believe that yourself. Unreal. So yeah, guys, she looks gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Hey, we have a new Collier Edison Henry. How are you? Welcome. Nice to see you here. Hello, everyone. These head sculpts, yeah, the head sculpt's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This guy said thank you. Oh man. See, now you know. Anytime I ever, for whatever reason, I need anything from you, the moment you say no, the moment you say, oh, well, dead to me. D-E-D. Dead. Hold on. Let me kill the spider because it's killing me. Got him. So, yeah. So, yeah, let's see. Let's see what else she's she's showing off. So, look at the gloves, guys. Nice hands. Not that, This looks like real leather. I could tell you that right now. I don't know if you guys could tell, but this looks like 100% leather. This does not look like pleather at all. Hopefully it's real leather, but obviously, we know how that is. So we'll see. Here's the patch. Here's the one patch. I think she got more patches on the other side. You got the little fur on the jacket. Beautiful. You got the little Doc Ock goggles. Gorgeous. We could probably use them on Doc Ock. Just kidding. You can't remove that stuff. Look how good she looks. Nice and thick thighs. Very accurate. Harold, my friend, how are you? Welcome, welcome. She looks really, really good. Nice and thick, like she's supposed to be. Because sometimes obviously these bodies are kind of small, kind of thin. So I doubt she's going to be a Black Widow body, 100%. She's taller than that. So we'll see. We'll see what body they use. Mad Planet, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Happy Friday. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for being here, all of you. There's 10 of you guys in here. If you guys don't mind, please hit that like button. I appreciate it. Hot Toy said imitation leather, whatever that. Yeah, it looks like real leather. Again, obviously it may not be as usual unless they market it as real leather, but it looks really good. The weathering, whatever they're doing to these materials to make it look like real leather is looking really, really good. Really, really, really good. The boots, very blah, very simple, very plain. That orange is perfect. I love the jacket. I love the jacket. I don't know what this is. I think this is. Oh yeah, this was the one thing she had on the show. So there's one accessory already, besides the weapon. The green. I think the green is perfect. The texture. Look at the texture. I don't know if you guys noticed. Like when somebody has bad acne, like for years, like when they're growing up, and then when they get older, they get these like scar like holes in their face. Look at that. I don't know if she really does that have that in real life, but look at that. It looks like that type of texture, which is awesome. Obviously, when we get it, it's going to be super smooth, but at least with these pictures, you can see some texture on the what do you call it? On the face. Oh, Gaki says no. Okay, so yeah, but it looks great. It looks great. Looks really, really textured. It looks nice and thick, like it would be, actual leather, not very thin. So that's why it looks amazing. It looks amazing. Look at that. Gorgeous. Even the hat, that headpiece that she's got on. It looks like real. That most likely going to be plastic. 99% sure of that. But the that jacket though, that jacket, gorgeous jacket. And again, if you really pay attention to everything that she has, it's not a crazy figure. What makes this, what it is, it's the head sculpt, and that's it. It's a regular outfit. There's nothing fancy on it. There's nothing crazy on it. Um, so there's nothing. Look, your belt. Who has this belt? This has been reused from probably Bo-Katan or somebody, but this I've seen this belt many times before. Han Solo, it looks like that buckle. So all reused stuff probably. Obviously, no, these pants are new, the jacket's new, but I mean, materials are reused. Um, we got Chopper right there. We already got him, out for pre-order. Harold said, I special order one on one. Imagine sicko. Oh man. Shit, look at this. Again, gorgeous. Just like Joker J said, no bulging of the eyes. It looks very natural. Look at the lips, look at the makeup. Really, really good, guys. Really, really good. This is a 10 already. No complaints whatsoever. I love the texture on the face. Again, this is lost, unless you get like a microscope or some type of, magnifying glass to zoom in, you're not going to see all this texture. Because remember, once it's mass produced, everything, everything's gone. But she looks great. She looks really, really good. Here's the accessory. She's got the bag, the what do you call it? The satchel. And then you got the gun. Yeah, I don't think those goggles are removable at all. I don't think they should be either because she never put them on anyway, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, no, she looks good. Look at that. That's a beautiful pose right there. I wonder how tall she's gonna be. I wonder how much she's gonna be. I think they should have done a 2-pack with her and Chopper for $420. But that ain't gonna happen ever. So now you need them both. You got to get them both separately. Now you're spending over $500 for both. It's unbelievable. But look at that. Here's the other patch on the other side. She's got the thing on here. This little emblem thing. I think it looks like another patch. Oh, so she's already up. My God. 260. All right. So it's not too bad. She doesn't come with much. We haven't seen a base yet. She comes with the gun, the accessory, and this thing. And that's it. Yeah, so I mean, 260 for a female. I think what we're paying for, guys, honestly, is the newly developed head sculpt. I think that's it. There's nothing. There's nothing. Again, there's nothing new here. I doubt her body's going to be green. There's really no reason for it to be green. If it is green, then it is green. It was never really exposed. We never really saw her arms on the show, so there's really no reason for them to make it green. But obviously, like for example, Gamora had to be green because you got to see her arms green. So her whole body had to be green. This figure, though, are they going to go all out? Because they could easily give you a regular body all covered up, as you can see, and then give you a green neck post and then give you her head sculpt, right? Those are the only two things that need to be green, really, because she's got gloves on, boots covered up her legs. So are they going to go all out with a fancy body for this? Who knows? I'm going to say no. But again, you never know with Hot Toys if they're going to go all out or not. So we'll see what happens. At 260, are we happy with that price? Or are we just conditioned to be? Well, like I said, for me, 260 for a female with nothing is not, it's pricey. That's expensive. She comes with that remote, and then she comes with the gun, and that's it. Literally 2 accessories. For 260 again, for a female, no. But what are you gonna do? Either you wait for a deal, wait till she's what do you call it? Comes out and sitting. If she does, who knows? I think this is going to be a very popular character due to the fact that again, it's an alien, it's new, it's a female. Are they going to sell out? I doubt it. But again, who knows? You got Chopper. People love Chopper. You have her now. People love her. That combination, it only, adds up to sales. But we think that a lot of times with certain figures, and they just sit and sit and sit and sit. So that's the problem right now. You can't really gauge anything at this point because of the fact that the market is so up and down that you don't really know, what's going to be good and what's going to be bad. Quality wise and looks wise, everything's great. But when it comes to sales, for the actual product moving is a different world. But I see here the patches, really, really nice. They look like they actually sewed them onto the jacket, which is really cool. It doesn't look like it's something glued, something cheap, which is nice. At roughly $220 for a standard trooper, that's what I mean. But again, we're paying for the head sculpt. I feel like every figure that comes with a head sculpt is going to be more pricey because you're having a head sculpt, an actual head sculpt, instead of having a helmet, right? A Mando, right? We pay super high prices for Mando with no head sculpt, only a helmet, because of the character, because of who he is. He's a main character, right? For her, for example, she's not a main character, even though she kind of was. She wasn't the main character, but the fact that it's a new head sculpt and it's a head sculpt and not a helmet, I think that just naturally increases the price, because actually they had to sit there and work for this head sculpt instead of pouring in some, plastic into a mold to get the helmet made out of that mold. So it takes more work to make a head sculpt, obviously. Therefore, we're paying for that work. So is it understandable? I understand it. I get it. Is it worth it? That's up to you. Are you a fan? Are you going to buy it? That's up to you. The problem is, like Joker J said, are we getting conditioned? Are we just getting, it is what it is? Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. What are you going to do? All right, you don't like the price, $260, too high. Then what are you going to do? You love the figure though, but that price is too high. What do? You got to suck it up, right? You got to suck it up. If you want the figure, you have to suck it up. It's that simple. Or wait for coupon codes, wait for discounts, wait to hopefully get it from somebody else used, maybe, because that happens a lot. People will buy, wait a couple weeks, and then, I need to pay my, my shoe bill. And so, it's crazy stuff that goes on. But, so that can happen. It's been happening. People have waiting, people have been getting figures now from months ago and celebrating like the figure is like relevant, and that's the problem. You want to save that money? You can save the money, right? If the figure doesn't sell out, right? You hold off, you play the game, hopefully you get it cheaper. But what if you don't? Then what? That's the problem. At this point, nothing's really getting to that point where you have to worry about, it's going to shoot up in price, because 99% of the stuff isn't. But for me, there's always that doubt of, what if it's this one? What if this one just happened to just run out real quickly and we didn't know that they made this, a small amount, or not even that this amount more, they made a small amount, but that a lot of people bought the product because of the fact that you got Chopper, right? So that's the thing. You never know what's going to happen with the market. Let's see. Harold says, if you get hurt at your local shop, that's another thing. I notice a lot of people, I don't know if it's Harold who constantly says this, but a lot of people do this as well. They'll find a local shop and they become friends with the owner or the workers or whatever. And whenever there's something, they'll let them know, hey, if you come across this figure, and they'll give them a list. And if they get the figures in, they'll call the person, hey, I got the figure you wanted. It's this much. So a lot of people have been doing that, to save money, because a lot of these shops, they don't get the newer figures. They'll have stock from older figures, but never like the fresh brand new ones. So that's how you get deals, because they just want to get rid of the old stuff for cheaper. So a lot of people, so that's a good idea, and a lot of people have been doing that as well. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, what kills you is the shipping and the tax. You're still gonna have to pay tax at your local shop, but you're saving on the shipping. So that's the thing. So here's the satchel. She's got a little compartments here. I don't know if this is you're able to remove this or not. I doubt it. It's probably glued on there, but that's really nice. Look at the leather again. We've gotten these before. Like I said, multiple characters. This is 100% reuse. Oh, here's everything. So she's got this. I think this is a grenade. She's got a bunch of hands. Again, nothing green. You're not exposed. They're not showing you anything else green besides the neck and the head. That's it. No body being exposed. Look, you can remove the jacket. They're not even showing you green arms because this is probably a long sleeve as well. I think if the arms were green, if they would have given us a green body, we would have seen a green body right now, at least with this. Why? Because it would have shown you that this is a short sleeve, and they would have exposed the body to show us, hey, we're giving you a full green body. They're not showing you that, so it looks like it's most likely not going to be green. But again, we have to wait and see till we get it in hand. They're at least not showing anything, so we're going to go with that it's not green, you know. Chris, my friend, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button, my friend. So that's what happens. That's what happens. See? So very basic figure. Look at the base. I didn't even notice. Very basic base. You know, this is useless. For me, I don't use these. So 260 for the, again, it's going to be 260 plus tax plus shipping if you're getting Sideshow, getting it from Sideshow. So is it going to be worth it? That's the problem. Is it going to be worth it? I know the actual figure will be worth it. Having the figure with Chopper will be worth it for any collection, right? If you're getting Ahsoka, if you already have the DX Ahsoka, right? Without even getting, the Ahsoka shows Ahsoka yet, because there's not even, teased yet. That's going to look incredible. So that's the thing. Are people going to miss out on this due to money? I doubt it. Because if you really think about it, 260 is not that bad for a figure. It's expensive, but it's not a 320, 340, 310, 305, 315, 285, 295. You know what I mean? It's still 260. You'll break 300 with the taxes and stuff, but if you get it from anywhere else, it's, yeah. So I'll get mine, obviously free shipping. So there goes my shipping fee. And then the tax, there goes my tax fee. So that's why, that's why I'm not worried about it. But that tax and shipping will kill you. It'll kill you. It'll kill you. It'll kill you. Because think about it. If you're a person who's constantly, even if you buy, let's say you get 3 figures, we get 3 releases. No, more than that. Let's say we get 4 releases in 1 month. Just say, which obviously we get, more, but sometimes we get more. But let's just say 4 in a month. Let's say you get 2 or 3, right? Every month of the 4 that come out. That you're spending a lot, right? So it becomes painful when you're constantly putting out this money, right? For tax and shipping. I did it for how many years? Literally, how many years? Because that was the only game in town. Now that there are more reliable sources, reliable places, reliable retailers, reliable resellers, okay? It's easier to get your product, right? The problem is obviously the negative side. What if there is a problem, an issue with the figure? Then what? I already went through it with the Electro. The Electro came. I went to put the glasses on, and literally one of the legs snapped. As soon as I went to open it to put it on, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I showed you guys. For those who watch the video, it still works. You're able to place it, push it in, and it stays. Which that's why I never sent it back. He said, just send it back to me. I'll replace it for you at Echo Base or wherever he gets it. And so I told him, I said, you know what? I said, I'll just keep it. I said, it's not a big deal. I said, it works. I don't need the second leg to be on there. It actually looks better with only the one leg because the other side is exposed. So it looks perfectly fine. And like I said, it works, which is all that matters. So I still got the extra piece. I tried gluing it on. When I glued it, it still came off. So it is what it is. If anything, I'll find one on eBay later on and I'll just buy $20. Even if it's $30, I'll buy it. It is what it is. And I'll just have it as a spare, put it in the box as a good one. But so that's what happens, is this going to be worth it for you? Is 260, 280, 300, whatever it comes out to, is it going to be worth it for you? I think it's going to be worth it for everybody to have this in their collection. But again, not everybody collects everything. So not the same. Babo, welcome. Thank you for being here. You made it. Uncarded reviews in the house. Woo! We got, let's see. Bobby's drinking beers on a Friday at 1 p.m. Imagine. So yeah, so that's what I mean. So at this point, the money is the money, right? Meaning whatever they're worth, that's what they're worth, right? Whatever they're being priced at, that's what they're being priced at. It's up to us to find them for cheaper. It's just that simple. Hold off, wait. Again, the only problem is a lot of times, and it just depends on the person, depends on the people, depends on the figure. I feel like a lot of people, once they get their figure for dirt cheap, that figure is no longer relevant, and it shouldn't be, right? But as we know, a lot of people just buy stuff just to be able to show it off, and then they go resell it, right? It's very common. It happens all the time. So that's the only thing. Is it gonna be that situation where, oh man, I really want it, let me see, and then you're like, like it is what it is, I'll just resell it. That could happen. That could happen. Any hand is always a completely different world. These are the best pictures we're ever gonna see, right? Or at least the best pictures we should see, because this is the promo. This is what is enticing us, to pre-order the product, right? So these are supposed to be the best pictures ever. So this is what we go by. Again, when we get it in hand, it's a completely different world. There's a different story. A lot of things change. Textures change, colors change. The problem is they have to keep it as close as possible to the prototype as they can. Let's see. The Thor in the house. You made it. Another drinker. Oh, man. Thank you for being here, my friend. So, like I said, very, very good. Very, very good figure. No complaints whatsoever at all. Literally at all. There's nothing that you could actually say, oh, this is not good. Or the one thing I could tell you, I don't know why, maybe it's just me, maybe a little bit more texture in the neck. If you notice all this texture here and how smooth this is, again, it doesn't have to be, perfect, but it looks very smooth. So maybe a little bit of texture there, a little bit more texture, just, a little bit too smooth, maybe a little bit of muscular, what do you call it? Muscle tone, right? Coming out of the SCM muscles right here when she turns her head. That would have been nice a little bit. But, at the end of the day, she's not an action figure. Like she's not a figure that you're going to have to in action poses. Nothing like that. As you can see, there's no angry expression. There's no mean expression. It's going to be just your basic, just stand up figure. Holding whatever, whether it's the satchel, whether it's the pistol, whether it's, whatever you're doing with it, it's just going to be a standard, just stand there, museum pose figure. So I doubt the articulation is going to be anything, amazing. You're not really going to do, for example, this pose here, you're bending the elbows this much. Are you going to leave it like that and risk, having that flake and crack? I doubt it. And that's 100% going to happen if you're in the, in an area where humidity and temperature, affects you, right? So are you really going to have her elbows bent like this for too long? Picture is fine, but then that's it, right? You're not going to leave her like that. You can't. It's going to be a problem. So, see? Very, very slight bends. But it happens. If you leave them too much, too long like this, bent, starts flaking, starts cracking, and it's done. I just wish it was real leather, but we don't have to worry about that. Let's see. This sculpt is premium. Hot Toys could never. Exactly. Thank you, Inert, for this head sculpt. If it weren't for you, where would we be right now, Inert? You're the king of the kings.
The strands for the...
Oh, man. Sorry, I had to do that. Oh, my God, you guys. Joker Jay's cracking up. Cobra likes this. Yeah, lubed up. Carter says, some figures I pre-ordered day one, and those are the ones that I don't care about the price. I got. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it makes sense. It could go up or down, But if you know that you're exactly. So a lot of people do that. A lot of people don't care about the price when they day one pre-order because they know that it's something that they want pre-order for a reason. It's something that they really like. It's something that they really want, and they don't really care, right? And there are figures that you do want as well, but they're not priority. You don't need to have them immediately. You don't need to have them right away. You're still gonna, you're still gonna get them eventually. You know that, but it's not something that you need to spend full price on. So a lot of people do that as well. So that's where it's going. It's you got to be smart. You got to, a lot of people are becoming more picky, more choosy about what they do get because of the prices, right? And they get lucky. Like I said, they'll get lucky on Mercari. They'll get lucky on eBay. They'll get lucky, in a trade. So just got to wait. Fab wants her to give a bigger Adam's apple. Not that, right? Look, this right here. You see the SCM muscles right here? Those two, like a little bit more prominent, just because like especially when she had a neck turn. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is. Not gonna go a bigger Adam's apple. Oh yeah, Bobo. Oh yeah.
Wrong.
Oh man, I love that. I love that video. Oh man. Oh man. Fabs, this butt light. This butt light's for you. This guy, unbelievable. He said, "This Bud Light's for you." I'm still waiting a quote to hit that. There you go. And it's gotta hit. You don't see those things selling out by any means. The Mando and the Blurg, one of them. Quill and the Blurg. Quill by himself. So it's gonna happen. You just gotta wait. You gotta wait it out. How important is it for you to have that figure immediately? That's just up to you. Are you ever gonna get it? That's up to you, right? Like I said, a lot of people in general don't post their collections for that reason. You know what I mean? Because they know that they'll wait until the figure's out for months to be able to get it for cheaper. And then that's when they'll take their pictures, take their videos when they have, their lineup set up. Just so much. Oh my God. Look who it is. The one guy that's never here. Unbelievable. How are you doing, my friend?
It doesn't matter how you're doing.
Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here once a year, as usual. How are you? Happy Friday. Woo! Let's see. Big dope hat. Bowser. Peaches, 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 peaches. Chris, my friend, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here, my friend, as usual. What time is it over there? Oh, it's definitely early enough. It's not 4 o'clock. It's not 4 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for being here, my friend. This guy, unreal. I've never been so disappointed by somebody besides Big Dog Pound. Nobody else has disappointed me this much. I see him on every other stream. I see him hanging out with other huge collectors. Unlike me, I'm not a huge collector. I'm a peasant, but he's hanging out with the huge collectors and all the streams. He don't even come on mine, say hello. Only when he's bored. Unbelievable. True friend right here. Best friends. See this guy on the screen right here? Best friends. Is that the you met? Look? No, what? No, not at all. Oh man, it's guy. The ghost of Lou. He said the ghost of Lou. Oh, 6 p.m. All right, that's not bad. Still early. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. So yeah, guys, like I said, very, very good figure. No complaint as of right now. No complaints. We'll see what happens. I'm surprised that they didn't give us a anything exclusive, anything special edition. Do I get it? Yes, because they don't need to. Why? We have Chopper, right? So that's the angle of them selling this pair, right? As a pair. A lot of people will just get Chopper because they just like Chopper. A lot of people will just get her because they like her. And a lot of people will get them both because they look better as a pair. I think that the reason why they sold you Chopper first was because they knew that she was coming, and they knew that that was going to be their angle on that pair, selling them together. It's like, oh, they're here's Chopper because she's coming, and you're going to want her. You're going to want him because she's coming, So that's how they get you. That's how they get you. Look at that. Just beautiful. Another thing, again, she's not a battle person. She wasn't fighting anybody. She wasn't, But one thing that I always love, a little weathering would go a long way. You know what I mean? Just give her a little bit of weathering. Just, it doesn't have to be full-blown battle damage. Like, just give her some weathering. That's it. Just a little bit of weathering. You don't have to, you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to make it, like I said, a full-blown battle damage. But give her some texture. See? It's definitely long sleeve because you don't see any green on the arms. So it makes sense. So they're not going full-blown with a green body because it's unnecessary. Gamora, because she's exposed. That's why. But Hera, no need. As you can see. So they're saving money on a body that's, that's not rubberized, because it has to be rubberized to show you green, right? You got to see the whatever material they use, whether it's the plastic or the, whatever material makes up the body. They're saving on that because they're not showing you that. If you take out, take off the clothes and take the body out, you're going to see that it's just a plain, probably most likely black or modified body that they use. I never knew that, to tell you the truth. I thought all the bodies we would get from them would be like, your fully, skin bodies. They're not. Like the bodies that you buy for $20, $30, for example, bodies like these, like you would think that Hot Toys would give you bodies like these under their clothes. It's not at all. It's nothing like that. They're black. They got like black add-ons on it and stuff. It's very weird, but it's just, it's just a very, very generic body. It's nothing fancy by any means. Chris says, oh, nice. Hope you had a good day, my friend. We have Carter says the show was mid, but these Hot Toys. Yeah, no, the show was decent. I liked it. Not obviously not every episode, but a lot of those episodes were better than some of the Boba Fett episodes. 100%. I can tell you that. I'm buying 2 of these, and one will be for the. Oh, smart. That's very smart. Yes, very smart. Very, very smart. They need to weather her. CSM muscle. SCM. S as in Sam. It's the sternocleidomastoid muscle. That's what it's called. So it's this muscle that attaches from the mastoid bone right here to the sternum right here. That's what it's called, SCM. So when you go like this, it turns. He said big words, Dr. Big Words. Oh, man. Joker J with the big words. He said Dr. Big Words. You're the worst. He's slowly turning toward. Oh my God. You guys are the worst. But yeah, guys. What do you guys tell me? You guys never tell me anything. What do you guys think of the figure? What do you guys think of this? Because this was a big deal too. Remember that when she first appeared on the show, they were talking about booty and booty and booty. So now it doesn't look the same, but what do you guys think? Because this was, like I said, this was a big selling point on the actress. It definitely doesn't look the same roundness. It definitely doesn't look the same bubbliness. This looks loose down here. It's depressing. So depressing. Tell me, guys. Tell me what you guys think. The Thor says, I might get her just for the mom, the mom pants. This guy's unbelievable. He said the mom. Yeah, they are very, very high-waisted. Very, very high-waisted. See, but like the one thing that I don't like, it's bothering me. It's bothering me that it's very, very basic. And again, she doesn't come with anything. She shouldn't. She wasn't that character that, again, no action. There was no, none of that. But why is it It's just bothering me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And look, I don't know if you guys noticed this. I just noticed this right now. These things here, they look like little gauntlets. Oh, I know why. I think I think when you take off her jacket, I think you could put these on. I think that's what they are. Because you're not going to see them with the jacket on, as you can see. Here's the glove, and here's the jacket. So these gauntlet things here, I think you're going to have to put them on when you take off the jacket. Which I think this is what this look is here. Here they are right there. See the gauntlets? I wish I could go in more. Right there. That's these pieces here. So you could only use that when she's not wearing the leather jacket, which I guess makes sense. Who's not going to put that the leather jacket on her? I don't know. I think everybody is. I think the leather jacket is the best part because this brown shirt here doesn't do much, you know. Nice cheeks. I like her. Not going to peel. The nice cheeks. She's going fly fishing. You guys are insane. The lower body needs a Xiao Toys curve repair. Oh, yes. Can you imagine? Xiao Toys. How do you know about that? This guy. Unreal. He knows all the underground stuff. But yeah, guys. So I didn't do a stream yesterday just because I was exhausted from Comic-Con. You know, our feed, everybody was on fire, you know. We met Jose yesterday there. We didn't see anybody else really at all. The place is so big and it's so packed. Like it's very, very rare. Unless you're like making plans to meet up with somebody, you're never going to see anybody there. And again, the service sucked again. I couldn't even look at my pictures because I had no service. Can you imagine? You need service to look at your pictures. Oh, it was so bad. So I didn't take any pictures. I didn't take any videos at all, literally. Just because I wanted to enjoy it as I did the first year. So Saturday, I'm taking all the videos. Yesterday, NECA was there. Seven something was there as well. I think they made Godzilla's. Seven atoms, 7 molecules, something like that. 7 something was there. Who else was there? NECA. I said NECA. Who was the other one? Mondo was there. You know, but nothing, you know, no statue companies, nothing like that. Like, another booth, the same booth actually that had the Hot Toys last year is the only booth that has them again this year. Again, they sell them used. Listen to this. Listen to this slap in the face. So I'm looking at the prices and I see they got bird poop double pack Boba Fett. You guys would never guess. And remember, used. You guys would never guess what they're going for. Just somebody throw a price out there. Please show me. Just somebody tell me a price. You got the Rona from all. No, it's my sinuses. I'm not sick at all. It's just I woke up yesterday before I went to Comic-Con and my sinuses were, you know, running and stuffy, and I was like, what the hell? But no, I'm not sick at all. You got the Rona, this guy. Polo, my friend, ¿cómo está? Bienvenido. Buenas tardes. Feliz viernes. Yeah, I saw a picture that Luis sent me. I think it was P-Rock. I saw P-Rock and I saw Local Lou in the picture. But I you know, I never saw them over there. 12. No, not that much. Not that. No, not that low. Nope. Very close, Chris. $400 for a used bird poop double pack. What? Like, those were the prices that they had. Like, all this stuff was used and literally like way over retail. Like, you know, like you could get double pack bird poop right now for like what, $300, $200? They want $400 for that. It's insane. $1, Bob. Oh my God. Yeah, it's crazy. 400. I said it out loud. I said, so I was with Mike and I said, Mike, I said, did you see how much? I said, they charge you $400 for bird poop. And I think one of the workers there went, because I was laughing. I was like, are they out of their mind? And the guy went, not my fault. You're trying to scam people. And I think what happens is a lot of people that show up to Comic-Cons, you know, they just show up for the experience. They don't have to be collectors. They just show, a lot of them, they just show up to dress up. They're not there to buy anything. They don't know about, collectibles. They don't know. The people who they get with those prices are the people who don't know about these figures at all. Because if you know what's going on, you would never fall for a $400, bird poop thing. You know what I mean? Bird poop Boba Fett double pack. So that's what goes on over there. So if you guys don't know, and the thing is that they display the figures in such a cool manner that you're like, man, like they look good. And the thing is that yesterday when I showed up, I had every single figure that they had on display. Every single one. There was nothing that I was like, oh man, I don't have that one. I had everything, right? So I was like, how could they possibly expect anybody to pay for these prices when we know that they're way below retail right now? But they'll catch you and they'll rape you with that, with those prices. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What else did we see yesterday? Again, there was no statues. There was no Queen Studios ever. Not even last year. There's no what's the other one? There's no J&D. Like those companies never really show up. And I guess I understand. I mean, they don't want to spend all that money to go to the second biggest Comic-Con. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is. There were a lot of different booths yesterday that I didn't see last year. And there were a lot missing as well. There was a huge area that last year was, filled with another booth, like a whole huge chunk of area. It was empty yesterday, like nothing on it, completely wide open. So I guess people are struggling. I guess they didn't feel like going. I don't know, but crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see. That's how they scan the exactly 100%, 100%. And I can guarantee you that if you say, what's the best you could do, they'll probably be like, oh, we could do 380, and you'd be like, all right, cool, and you're still getting ripped off. Crazy. They're hoping the OnlyFans cosplayer girls. Imagine. That's another thing, guys. The amount of costumes, insane. The things that people make, there was my favorite one. I wish I would have taken a picture of them yesterday. A whole crew of so it was 4 people. The Fantastic Four showed up. Let me tell you something. Somebody handmade a fantastic, the Thing costume. Yo, the Thing was awesome. And then he started talking like the Thing. I was like, what? Like his voice, like he was making the voice of the Thing. I was like, get the hell out of here. It was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I believe it. I believe it 100%. Everything has gone up. So if everything went up, believe me, all that stuff went up. Absolutely. And that's why Sideshow is not bothering anymore. They're staying. Let me tell you something. The fact that they're not even going to their own Comic-Con says it all. Where you're not traveling that far. You're in the same state. New York, I get it. Flights, stays, hotels, blah, blah, blah. I get all that. San Diego, you're right there. How are you not making it to your own Comic-Con? So it's very telling, The guy who wears the Thing is there. I didn't see him last year at all. I would have seen, and so it was Johnny Storm. So this guy wearing like this hair, this fire thing. Susan Storm, which is some girl. The Thing, and then Reed was just a guy, tall, skinny guy, but he was wearing like the white on his on the side of his hair. And that was it. But the Thing had the best costume. Oh, I'd never seen that thing. I was like, that's great. And I should have taken a picture, and I completely didn't think about it because I was like, my mentality wasn't about taking pictures. So cons are the worst place to buy. Yep, unless they're a manufacturer. Exactly. Yep, that's true. Somebody actually asked me for a figure from NECA yesterday, but I had already, left. So I didn't even know that these exclusives go for that much money. If I would have known that, I would have bought a bunch of stuff, last year and then just sold it. But I feel like it's just more of a hassle than anything. You know what I mean? What hotels? The migrants have exactly. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy what's happening in New York. Insane. Very, very crazy. The Avengers. I saw there was a Captain America. That was the best costume, like outfit wise, the best one. It was the Age of Ultron outfit, and it looked amazing. The only bad thing about the outfit was the guy didn't have that size, so it looked a little bit loose. If he would have had some type of like fat suit on under, oh, it would have been sick. It would have been sick. Best day to get deals. I know it's Sundays. Oh yeah, when they try to get rid of the stuff. Yeah, I never buy anything really. I just get all the free stuff that they give, and that's it. Because again, they don't have Hot Toys there to buy. I would buy literally if there was something that I could buy at Comic-Con Hot Toys related every year, I would buy something, or multiple things every year. But there's nothing ever, so I don't really waste money on that stuff. Even the food, guys, the food. Let me tell you this. So Mike and I, Jose had left already. He had to go. And so Mike and I, it was like 5ish. And so he's like, you want to get food? So we went out to the food trucks. Again, we didn't do this last year. And we start walking. There's a whole bunch. So we're walking one by one by one by one. The prices of this food. So we get to a food truck and he gets a cheesesteak. So obviously we know cheesesteaks are, huge hero breads, this big, stuffed. So I see cheesesteak and I see the price. So cheesesteak with fries, $18. I don't care, about your cheesesteak. Anything that's $18, I'm assuming it's going to be a huge plate. Guys, the sub was this big, like his cheesesteak. The bread was this big, literally this high, and it was just stuffed with like this stuff. Like $18. You know how many fries he got? He got like 6 fries for $18. Then a lemonade, $8 lemonades. You're paying $8 for high C, powdered water with powdered lemonade, $8. That's what you get over there. Yo, it's crazy. Then there was a truck that said, these are the best chicken fingers you'll ever eat. He bought them. He's like, these are not the best chicken fingers I'll ever eat. He said, these are not the best chicken fingers I've ever eaten. So super expensive for the food. And it's not even that good, So that's another thing. So I bought 2 lemonades yesterday, one for me, one for Mike. And he bought all this food. And he ended up not even eating it, any of it. He tasted everything and he's like, all right, I'm done. So crazy expensive with that too. I was like, hell no. Can you imagine living there? Mm-mm. The women always wear great. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Every year, me. Literally. Yeah, guys, insane. You could spend easily $100 on like 3 little things and like still be like hungry. Like it's crazy. That's why I left NYC and moved to, I don't know when you left. It's 10 times worse right now. Again, you could have left last year. It's that much worse right now. It's literally, we're going to end up like California. Like where California's headed, that's where we're headed. It's insane. I haven't gone to NYCC since COVID, but I always go downtown to Katz. Oh, I love Katz's Deli. Oh, baby. Let me tell you something. I never knew about Katz's Deli because I don't go to the city for anything. And I went one time. I went the first time. And I don't eat pastrami. I don't like I don't like pastrami. And I don't like the corned beef. Right? I don't like either one. Never did. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. But I love brisket. And they have these delicious brisket sandwiches there. So at the time, I was like 300 pounds. So I was eating. They have the best fries at Katz's Deli. They have the best cheeseburgers at Katz's Deli. And they got the best, what do you call it? Brisket at Katz's Deli. Those are the only 3 things I've tried. Delicious. Like I said, I don't eat pastrami. I don't eat the other one, corned beef. Ugh. But everything else, delicious. Some places they even take cashew. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's insane. It's crazy. $8 for a bev is crazy. Yep. And not even forget the beverage. It's not even like if it was like a homemade like juice or something, fine. They made it at home. It's homemade. It's something that it's not bottled up that you're just pouring into a container. This was powdered lemonade. You could tell it was lemonade. It was powdered lemonade because it was cheap. So it was water with powdered lemonade for $8. Do you know how much profit that is? You get a container of the powdered lemonade for $5, $4, whatever it is, $6, even $8. You buy a whole container for $8. You just made your money back with one lemonade you sold. Insane. Albert, my friend, how are you? Ooh, premium. This guy with the premium. Welcome, my friend. Yeah, he said premium food trucks. It's insane, guys. It's so crazy. Blows my mind. 300. Oh, you guys don't know. My biggest was 315 pounds, 31.1% body fat. I was a house. I hear it gotten. Oh, absolutely. Oh, 6 years. Oh, forget it. A pastrami sandwich is $25. But oh, it's insane. Insane. 6 years, man. You left when it was still good. It's so bad now. Like everywhere, like unsafe. Like it's crazy. It's very very crazy. The Thor says, Fabs, you weigh 300 pounds once. I ain't 300. You gotta school me. Oh, it's very simple. Very simple. You want to know the trick? Here's the trick. And this is why a lot of people gain weight. This is why a lot of people are diabetic. This is why a lot of people have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all this stuff. Here's the trick. Stop eating breakfast. It's that simple. That simple. And if you can't stop eating breakfast, cut the carbs out of your breakfast. Meaning, if you're going to have breakfast, eat eggs, you can have bacon if you want. You can have sausage if you want. You can have avocado if you can have spinach. Have everything that is not a processed carbohydrate. So no pancakes, no breads, even if it's whole grain or whole wheat or all that stuff. Cut all that stuff out. The reason why what people don't understand is this. When we get up in the morning, your liver shoots out glycogen. Glycogen is a stored form of sugar that is stored in the liver for that reason. When your body needs it, it releases it into your bloodstream, and you're not, if you had no sugar in your body, you'd be dead. You'd be like this. Or exhausted. Oh, I have a headache. I don't feel good. I haven't eaten in 2 days. That's what would happen. The reason why you're not exhausted or dying when you're sleeping or you get up in the morning is because that's your liver's job, is to give you that shot of glycogen so you get up and get your day going, right? You feel groggy, but as you start moving, you get better and better and more awake. So there's no reason for you to be adding sugar to your body once you get up, because your body already did that for you. So that's how you develop fatty liver. That's how you get diabetes. That's how you develop, all these things. It's just excess sugar. That's what I did. I don't eat breakfast at all. My first meal is after 4:00 in the afternoon. I play soccer twice a week. I canceled my gym membership. I don't go to the gym at all. For over a year now. And it's all about calorie control. And like I said, the sugar in the morning is your worst enemy. You cut that out, you'll be golden. Golden. What's your secret to weight loss? I just told you. 300 pounds. That's it. Yeah, I'm telling you. I was a house. Not to start drama. Speaking of premium, why is Inner sending out candles to YouTubers if their orders are already fulfilled by day 3? Like I told you guys, that company is a mess. When Kit announces that he's getting a batch, he's like, I don't know how many I'm getting. I'll let you guys know. Like, it's crazy. Like I told you guys, there's no structure in that company. They're all over the place. They don't know what the hell's going on. Everybody's just okay. It's whatever. It's premium. If Hot Toys or Sideshow did any of that, everybody'd be like, yo, what the hell's going on? Oh, where's my figure? Like, what? Hey, Hot Sideshow, where? Yo, it would be crazy. It would be crazy. But because it's some garbage, oh, it's okay. What? Yo, it's crazy. Correct. Stop eating period. The food that we eat constantly, it's not living food anymore. Everything's processed. So there's no nutrition in our food. On top of all the stuff I just told you guys, I supplement. You guys don't know, don't understand how much money I spend on supplements. I don't take any medicine. I'm not on any medication. I will never be on any medication. Medication will never help you with anything. But what I do take is multivitamins, multi minerals, trace minerals, omega-3 fatty acids. What else? I take arginine, which is an amino acid. I take glutamine, which is an amino acid. I take tons and tons and tons of supplements. I do a lot of herbal stuff. Again, if you don't take care of yourself, no doctor's gonna save your life. If that were the case, guess what? A lot of people wouldn't be dying from diabetes, cancer, because guess what? Medicine's saving lives. So that's the thing. If you don't take care of yourself, I'll tell that all my patients. If you don't take care of yourself, nobody will. Nobody will. There's no location, there's no hospital, there's no doctor's office that their job is to make sure you don't die. Nowhere. That's not their job. Because guess what? If that was their job, they'll be fired already. Because millions and millions of people die every year. So I tell that to everybody. If you don't take care of yourself, there's nobody that's going to take care of you. It's that simple. Glycogen, not to be confused with gluten. This guy, that was amazing. That was awesome. Babo being rude to the King Company. This guy, unreal. That's why I drink. Keeps my liver. This guy is unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is why you're allergic. It's true. Yeah, you know what's funny? I have never been allergic to anything. All of a sudden, one year, I think I was like 26, 27. All of a sudden, sneezing for no reason. I wake up all stuffy. From one day to the other, just like that. My sinuses are the worst. I have a deviated septum. Nightmare. Out of nowhere. It was insane. So it's funny you say that. That's so bad. Watermelon and beer. You guys are insane. Oh my God. And he says, amen. You guys are nuts. Oh my God. Stop it. I quit. So that's another thing. Very important. Again, because it's the sugar. The sugar will kill you faster than anything else. Soda is your worst enemy. The amount of sugar that is in soda, the worst. Oh my God. What you want to do? One thing, just one lifestyle change. Stop drinking soda. Cut the soda out. That'll change your whole life. That simple. I cut out sugar and carbs when my woman got cancer. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Supplemented with don't. Yeah, exactly. 100%. 100%. The least processed the food, the better it is for you. You know what I mean? The closer you are to, corn, wheat, that's, better. Obviously rice, all that stuff. But it's the processed stuff. Anything that has a label on it, some type of when there's marketing. When you see marketing, don't eat that. It's that simple. You don't. How often do you see, bananas being marketed? How often do you see fruits being marketed? How often do you see, healthy stuff being marketed? Never. Even that the one multivitamin you guys see on TV is what? Centrum. Centrum is garbage. The worst thing you could spend your money on. You might as well grab that money and throw it in the garbage because it's useless. So that's another thing. A lot of people don't know about good quality supplements, which is very important. He's a gluted, not rooted. Oh man, I used to think you had a Colombian. No, imagine. No, I've never done that. That's crazy. Can you imagine? No, not me. Polaris, all my little friends. No, you guys are nuts. All right, guys. But yeah, so I'll be back. I'll be back on tomorrow. I thought it was Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow again. tons of videos, tons of pictures, probably just videos because pictures, I mean, we'll see. If I take pictures of some good stuff. It'll probably be, so we got home yesterday at like 6, like 7, no, like 7ish, 7:15. So the stream will probably be same time, 9:30. So stay tuned for that. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out as always. I appreciate you guys always. Let me see what you guys are saying. Back on Saturday tomorrow. Yep. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.